Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the next episode. A long time no see. I hope you are doing just so well. Well, first of all, let me congratulate you with one of the biggest celebration of all Muslims, my dear brothers and sisters. Happy Eid Mubarak to you all, and may Allah accept all the du'as you make, and may Allah accept all the good deeds you have done during the Ramadan, and may Allah increase you in knowledge and give you the best things in this life and hereafter, and may it be the last Ramadan we spend as singles. Yeah, I mean, Allah Akbar. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah, I talked about the marriage, and this is something I've been trying to get for age, and because all I want is uh, halal relationships and good marriage. I've been thinking about that since I turned 20, and it is kind of natural thing for me, and it's better for all the boys who can afford the marriage, because it's better for us to be in halal relationships rather than being with girls who are not mahram to us. So um, today's episode will be dedicated to Ielts, but it wouldn't be so fair if I say only Ielts. I'm also going to talk about the reasons why I'm not showing up on the YouTube. Well, I've been obsessed with IELTS since February because I had to in order to apply for master's degree. So if I get the IELTS, if I crack the 9, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm going abroad. Of course, if I get consent from my parents, I'll go abroad and study there. But if I don't, I won't be I'll be still happy because I love my country and I love the people within this country, and I've got like a lot of friends here and my family members. Uh, like um, they are essence of my life. Yeah, truly they are essence of my life, and I truly appreciate them and their effort. Well, let me complain about a little bit about else. Else. First of all, IELTS was not as difficult as I expected. It was way too difficult. It was way too hard, mainly because of writing. Like the most difficult thing in IELTS for me is writing, and hardly did I realize back then that I hadn't I hadn't been paying attention to my writing skills. So that's why I'm struggling a lot with writing, but it's kind of manageable. There are a lot of topics related to science, related to specific professions, but still, I'm sure I'm going to be able to handle that and crack 7.5 from writing, inshallah, God willing. So, and then I just want to talk about uh, the opportunities you get, the uh, high scores from miles. I'm not entirely convinced that it is fair or it is evaluated fairly, because 15 minutes, come on, in speaking part, 15 minutes, only 15 minutes, and you are given like specific questions related to sports, related to music, related to like what else do we have, like pencil, pen, trees, and so on. Like, what if you don't feel like talking about sports? So what's gonna happen? You just suck, and that's it. And I feel so sorry for you. But sports are not the worst thing. The worst thing, if they ask you, do you like pencil or pen? What kind of trees do you like? So in this kind of situation, all I can do is feeling sorry for you. So it's up to your luck as well. Well, you have this kind of ability, holding conversation going on for a long time, but when it comes to speaking part in IELTS, you just suck, because there is only you talking. Examiner will ask the questions, and that's it. He will not give you comments, or he will not give you feedbacks or correct your mistakes. So you have to be so precise and use your time wisely, and you should be efficiently showing your, let's say, vocabulary. You have to show off yourself, and you should show your like wide range of vocabulary. So this is a point, and you should show like all the things you have been learning. That's the point. And then now I guess I shall talk about like speaking part two. The question I got recently. Well, experience, life turning experience. Well, the experience which really transformed my life is walking every day early in the morning despite bad weather conditions. Well, once I was watching a video on YouTube, and like it was all about how to be productive and how to use your time wisely. And there I heard about this kind of activity, and of course I said to myself, I'm gonna start doing this from tomorrow, and I was so determined. But the following day was really vice versa, which really means it is always easier said than done. And we are human beings. We love to live in a state of comfort. So it is all about our brain, it's all about our mindset. So our brain says, like, whenever we get this kind of new information, brain like says like our brain pushes it back, like, because it doesn't like new things, and it holds it back, so you don't feel like doing, or let's say taking up new habits. When you take up new habits, you are likely to break the bad habits. But we've already got accustomed to bad habits, so in this case, it's not an easy lesson to learn how to, let's say, apply new notions to our life. Well, what was I saying? Yeah, about the day, like the following day. It was about 5:30 in the morning, and I was having a lie in and looking at the ceiling this way, not knowing what to do. So I was lost. I didn't know whether if I should go out for a walk or lay in the bed. So all of a sudden, sound came out from the inside. Like there was someone talking to me from inside. Like I remember this situation like yesterday. He was saying like, hurry your ass, push yourself to stand up, because nothing changes unless you change. Nothing happens unless you do. So boom, a great deal of dopamine was released, and I got so excited about that. And I went out, and I walked around the neighborhood. And while I was walking, two realizations hit me at once. The first realization was that I understood that I was blessed with a wonderful day, and I could open my eyes and I could see my parents alive, and I kind of got involved in this natural environment. I could listen to the noise of birds, and I could see the trees, and I could see the sunrise, and so on. So I realized that every new day brings new possibilities, and I really understood that I can save my time and invest it to invest it to in other spheres. For example, I learned how to save my time, and so on. So, and at that day I had a big breakfast, and whereas young kids are suffering from hunger, they are dreaming of having one bite of your bread. Can you imagine? This is something that fills my heart and soul. So I got really excited about that, and I was filled with gratitude, and I started working harder every day, and I learned how to compare myself, and I learned not to compare myself to others, like such a celebrity or someone like that. Instead, I learned how to compare myself to who I was yesterday. So that was point for me. And then second realization was that I learned how to set my bars very high, how to keep my standards very high, because it was very important for me, and it was vitally important, because every day, as I said, every day brings new possibilities. So I have to use my chance, and I have to use my time wisely. So I got this kind of habit, and now I am in habit of waking up early in the morning and going out for a walk. For me, nothing is nicer than going on for a walk on my neighborhood. It is ideas start coming automatically, and I'm kind of 10x more productive than I used to be. Well, and also it keeps bringing me back to the present moment. So usually people are lost between in the past or in the future. They usually regret for what they have done in the past. They say, I wish I could turn time back. They always think about the hypothetical things or kind of fiction things, which is not gonna happen anymore. And they think about their future and they worry too much about their future, but they don't even know what's gonna happen after 2 hours, and they don't even know whether they will be able to survive in this world, or they will be buried. Oh, I'm sorry, or they will be buried to the cemetery. So my point sounds like this: like you have to enjoy it now. You have to set your goals now. You have to achieve them now. So set your bars very high, not too high. So it should be achievable, manageable, and not too easy. So you shouldn't get bored. So it should be in the middle, you know. So it should be kind of challenging for you. So this is a point, and most people say, after graduating university, I'm gonna be happy. No, like finish line almost like always moves. Like you will never arrive there. So this is point. Enjoy it now. Do it now. Don't think too much. Just take action. Action needs to be taken by you, and this is like essential thing, and it plays essential role in your life. So treat every day as special. This is my like big advice for you guys. So it was kind of this experience was kind of game changer, and it got me back. It got me back to the game. So I can say that life can be a bumpy road, but like I mean, life has its like ups and downs. But you have to tolerate everything. You have to put up with it, and you have to get through it. Like you have to live through it. So you have to feel that pain. But as one guy said, like pain quits, but what was that? Pain quits, but quitting lasts forever. Yeah, this is point. Okay, thanks for your attention, and I missed you a lot, guys. I truly missed you a lot, guys. I cannot possibly focus on speaking. Uh, I cannot possibly either focus on speaking or writing. I'm kind of obsessed with reading and listening. There are a lot of things to be done by me, especially analysis. So it is a very important part of learning IELTS. So I hope you share my point of view. Take care. Bye bye. I love you guys.